Let's go, Sam. We don't have all day.
Okay, you literally have eternity.
Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me of my endless purgatory.
What do you think it is about the African-American experience, or Black people in America, whichever your preference is, and our ability to lean on laughter in tough times and sort of use that as a coping mechanism and as a way to stay sane? Why do you think that's so important?
We've needed laughter to get us through the darkest times. I think the thing that's so, oh my God, just so beautiful about the Black experience is also how diverse it is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm Caribbean. You know, my whole family's from Jamaica. You know, they immigrated here in the 80s. And then now I'm an American, Jamaican-American first generation. And that's a very different experience. And I would love to see on television us get more granular about Black stories. You know, I think a lot of times, like, we're playing slaves. You know what I mean? And we see a lot of civil rights movement moments. And they're important and needed. But, like, where is our Pen 15?
That part.
I mean? Like, I want to go into early 2000s when I was wearing House of Darion and had my little apple bottom jeans with my little TI 83 Plus and my little flip phone thinking I was Carrie Bradshaw or Beyonce. Like, Beyonce matters. You know what I mean? Like, early 2000s Beyonce. Little Kim matters. You know what I mean? Like, Foxy Brown, Missy Elliott. Like, these are the stories that I'm really, really excited to tell as a writer and as a creator, because I feel like when we talk about the Black experience in the past, it's like slavery. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, there is so much more that our ancestors have paved the way for us to do even more.
See, this is how you connect with history.
Can you talk about a time when you leaned on your humor to get through a tough time?
Trying to be a strong Black woman is really tough. A lot of my humor as a writer and as a creator does come from those dark moments. I love dark comedy. I do feel like the strong Black woman narrative, we need to kind of break that down, because we need moments to create and mess up and to fail, and not to, like, stress ourselves out about failing. Failing is okay. You know, failing is not just for white men. You know what I mean? We can fail too. You know, if you didn't know that today, let this be the sermon now. Fail and mess up and try again.
Oh, hey, who's this cute little guy?
This is my son, David. Hope it's okay. My wife's out of town for a few days.
Ugh, why are the good ones always married and alive?
Hurtful.
Who are some of your role models, like people in the comedy or theater space who sort of paved the way for you that you look up to?
You know, it's so interesting because I literally just put this on Twitter that I'm so grateful to live in a time where women like Michaela Cole and Issa Rae and Quinta Brunson and Robin Thede and Michelle Buteau and Janet Mock and, like, all these incredible multi-hyphenates that really can do it all. I'm just so proud of what these black women, you know what I mean, are doing.
Maybe means she hates it and she's letting him down easy.
I've been using that for years. Told Al Capone that every time he invited me to the Hotsy Totsy Club.
What do you think of Twitter and social media as a source of comedy?
I have to say that social media is probably one of the biggest reasons that I'm on Ghost to begin with. I don't think a lot of people knew that I was doing comedy online with my best friend, Lanisa Frederick. We have a page called #booked, and we talk about what the Black experience is for Black actors and actresses and what it's like, you know, going in for the one Black handmaid role in Handmaid's Tale, and what those audition rooms look like for us. What it's like, hey sis, oh my God, you good? What's going on? Oh, you got Senegalese twist. Who did your hair? I'm in the new Harry Potter. Oh wow. As who? I'm playing Harry. Potter? Mm-hmm. 2 days ago was my first year doing social media on my own. And really, it was just a chance to make my family laugh because I'd been away from them for so long in the pandemic. I started watching Bridgerton like a lot of us did. And I was like, wow, this show is wild. And this man is sexy. I love this. And I want to play all these characters. So I chronicled Bridgerton every single episode in these little 15-second clips called Daphne's Diaries. And they blew up. Shonda Rhimes was like, who's that? Love her.
Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?
I love social media. I think it really is what you make of it. You know, it is a double-edged sword because there's a part of social media that is wild. Take your breaks off of it. Take your self-care. But for me, it has changed my life completely.